What's up, everyone? Dr. J here, and I wanted to share a little bit about what I've been doing the past year. And I wanted to share a little bit about exactly how to stay consistent with exercise even on vacation. And why would you want to do that instead? And the truth is, a lot of people, when they do go on vacation, they'll let a lot of their usual rituals and routine goes. Many people, after a week's worth of time, they'll lose momentum, they'll either gain the weight back that they've lost, they'll also lose the strength that they had. A lot of times when you go on the airplane and you're sitting around a lot, you end up feeling actually a lot worse sometimes after vacation. Sometimes it's just, and when you get back, sometimes it's just very hard to actually get back into a groove. People lose momentum and then they fall off a wagon. What I want to share is just a couple little strategies that I use every single time I go on vacation. As you can see right now, I am in a hotel room and I am currently on vacation right now. But I want to, after what I want to share with you, exactly what I do to prep myself for vacation even when I am gone somewhere else, okay? So if there's any questions that you guys have, I just wanted to drop in for about 10-15 minutes just to see if you guys had any specific questions. So if you have any specific questions about pain relief, strength, mobility, fitness, mindset, whatever it is, even nutrition, weight loss, feel free to drop that down below. Even if I'm not able to respond in time, I'll still be able to see your comments below and still be able to answer your question even after this live stream. But again, so this is what I did. I'm currently in Las Vegas right now. And right when we landed, we checked into the hotel, me and my friend, and we got through the hotel. I said, listen, it's really up to you, but I'm going to go to the gym. And I knew that wherever I go, wherever hotel I go or whatever Airbnb I go, the first strategy that I always use is always have a gym somewhere close by. So thankfully enough, this hotel here actually has a gym, and I even asked the front desk. I said, hey, what kind of stuff do you guys have? So I actually had a front desk person go, and they're like, we have 50-pound dumbbells, we have machines, we have a Smith machine, we have all these things. And I was like, perfect, right? I don't have a car, so if I had to go to some sort of fitness center, I would have to pay to actually go to the fitness center. I have to take an Uber or a Lyft, but thankfully enough, the hotel that I chose already had a gym. Now, even before this, like a month or two ago, I actually went to Tacoma, Washington for a wedding, and what I ended up doing there was I literally got an Airbnb and I planned it out so that it was a 5-minute drive from the 24-hour fitness, right? I have a 24-hour fitness pass. The 24-hour fitness are good for every single place here. So for the most part, wherever I go, it's like I always plan around some sort of way to get in some form of exercise. And even then, let's say you were camping, for example, or you were doing something where you're not at a hotel, you're not Airbnb. Still, then, if you're on a road trip, you can still pack kettlebells or you still pack bands into your car, for example. Or you find a way in which you can still get your cardio. You can literally run anywhere. So even here, I have right there, I have my weightlifting shoes, I have my regular shoes, I have a pair of dress shoes for the dressy occasions that we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to dinner right now, have a nice steak dinner. But for the most part, the number one strategy that I always use is plan your location around the gym, right? So there is a gym downstairs, then perfect. That's exactly what it's going to be. Even on the vacation before this, when we were at an Airbnb, I'm not going to stay at an Airbnb that's 20 minutes away from the gym. It's inconvenient, and usually the laws of habit states that if it's inconvenient or it's not easy to access, you're less likely to actually go to the gym. Okay? So I want everyone here to understand that you have a choice. It's not everybody has to do this. Not everybody has to plan their vacations around like gym locations and all that. But the truth being is, if you want to stay above the crowd, right? Everyone here that usually follows my live streams, usually somebody that's busy, usually it's a busy mom or dad, usually a busy professional mom or dad that balances out 30 to 50 hours of work plus has kids, right? Time is of the essence already. Right? When you're thinking about like how busy, are we always going to use busyness as the excuse to not exercise? Let alone on vacation. It's on vacation. Oh my gosh, we want to be on vacation just to relax, not do anything, pig out, yeah, right, and just chill. But you lose so much momentum that way. So you think about it, it's like you were on a weight loss journey, for example, you lose 5 pounds, you go on this vacation, and all of a sudden you gain like 5 to 7 pounds back. It's such a momentum stopper in terms of that. And also it's a momentum in terms of the momentum that you had. How much more energy and effort and time does it take to actually get you back onto that momentum train when you get back home? So I try not to lose any momentum. It's like I've only been in Las Vegas for less than 7 hours, yet I already got in an hour-and-a-half workout. And my friend was pleased. My friend was so happy. He's like, thank God you got me to the gym, because if we didn't, I'd probably just be pigging out and I'd probably feel a lot worse. And actually, his back pain is much better now because we were able to do a lot of exercise just before this. All right, number one, again, plan your locations. Number two is schedule out your workouts. You know what you're gonna do. You know that you're going on that dolphin excursion. You know that you're going gambling that day. You know that you're going to the show. You know that you're going to this restaurant. You probably have some sort of plan. And if you don't, if you're somebody that just goes on vacation and goes, I just play it by ear, I just go with the flow. If you go with the flow, that's even better, because if you go with the flow, then you can always plan your workouts out. It's like you have a planned workout, but at the same time, you know you're going to be doing something. But we have a plan, we have an agenda to go to this restaurant, we're going to walk around the strip. Tomorrow we have this lunch, we have this show. So I already know that we have this 3-hour window at which we're doing nothing. So I already planned tomorrow at 1 p.m. that we are, actually 2 p.m., that I'm going to the gym regardless if my friends are going, but I try to separate myself from the rest. And it's really up to you again. It's like you can be the average American, the average person where 85% of the world doesn't exercise enough to actually keep themselves healthy. Think about that. 85% of the world does not follow the normal American heart guidelines, which is 50 to 60 minutes of moderate to high intensity exercise 5 to 6 days a week. People don't do that, right? And we make the excuses again. We're busy. We have kids, right? When the kids graduate, when they're out of the house, that's my time to exercise. It's going to be too late then, right? Who's to say that over the next however many years until your kids move out or until life gets a lot easier, is that you'll actually develop the habits and consistency to actually do it when you have the time to actually do it. You understand that? So while you're busy, think about it now, if you're busy right now and you can actually schedule in your workouts, schedule in the time that's needed to actually work out, guess what? When life gets easier, you're going to have even more time to exercise and to keep yourself healthy. We know already, and I've heard me say this in my past live streams, is that resistance training literally steers off all-cause mortality by about 32%. All-cause mortality means anything that can actually kill you. Cancer, diabetes, obesity, hypertension, a stroke, all these things, heart attacks, all of those things that I just mentioned can actually be steered off by about 32%. You're 32% less likely to die from one of those diseases if you incorporate resistance training. And I'm saying that, and again, because I'm going to be doing some sort of resistance training today, Thursday, and Friday until I go back home. And then when it's Friday, guess what? Saturday, I'm going to be doing some sort of resistance training again. So hopefully that makes sense. And I really appreciate you guys just letting me rant and letting me just be myself, because without you guys being here, I wouldn't be doing this. I really thank you guys for all the support and everything. And if you enjoyed this, if you found some motivation or you found anything helpful at all from this live training, give me a thumbs up, share this with a friend, let me know how things are going. Just want to see really quick if there's any questions down below. Felicia says strength. That's it. That's it right there, Felicia. Make gains. On says, I scheduled and completed my workouts today on vacation. You inspire me. I appreciate that, On. Thank you so much. Awesome, guys. All right, guys. So nothing super sciencey based. It's just things that I do. Schedule your workouts. Plan your vacations around gyms and things of that nature. If you can't, bring bands, bring dumbbells. You know the drill. At the minimum, I have this suitcase right here. This suitcase is at least 20, 30 pounds. So if I was stuck in the boonies somewhere where there's absolutely nothing around, there's no dumbbells, no anything, right? I can always use that sofa right there or use that chair. I can do step ups. I can use that suitcase right there. I can lift it up and down, right? So there's no excuses, honestly. All right. So that's it for today, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.